Hello guys, welcome back to you all. And the purpose of this video is to teach you how to make a API calls through the web app, which based on HTML JavaScript. And before starting, I assume that you are familiar with the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you must know how to make a AJAX request through jQuery. And this is very simple if you watch the code and WC schools, so you can learn it. Okay, so in the previous video we always made the build of our express app. So now open the build app to the build code. Okay, now this the build code, this is the index.js file. First of all, paste that code and close the VS Code. Now open the command prompt. Now again deploy the API. Git add space dot git commit dash m, and I type updated git push heroku master, press enter. Okay, our updated API is now deploying on the Heroku servers. In the recent video, in the previous video, I deployed the API, but I am also done this again because I changed the code and this is deployed successfully. And I made the to-do app which uses the API. Okay, this is our Heroku to-do app, which name is to-do-app-101. Okay, open it, and this is our app. Okay, no, this is not our app. Press open app. Okay, this is shown. Okay, now if we tap all to-dos, so all to-dos are shown here, right? Okay, so come to the web app that I created. Okay, this is a to-do app. Open the index.html. Okay, here this is the PC HTML, which uses the font custom to show icons. This is a bootstrap. Style of CSS is linked with it. Okay, this is the JavaScript file linked, and this is the jQuery CDN. This is the jQuery CDN linked with this HTML. Okay, so come to this JS file. Okay, now first of all, we tap that var to do is equals to empty array. This initialize empty array. Okay, an empty array, and this is the function which returns the element. We have to give it ID of the element, and it gives us the full element control. And if you watch it, when the body loads, this is the event, and onload is the event. When the body loads, then this function fires, which exists in our JS file, main.js file. Okay, here's the function show to do's, and what it does is to make a AJAX call to jQuery, and we have to specify the URL, and this is a key pair where we have to pass it object. Okay, now this is the okay, then we have to type the success, and its value is the anonymous function, which parameter is data or response. You can type anything. Okay, so it gives us a response or data, which is it gives actually us a data, and we save the data into our to-dos array, right? So after that we empty the to-dos underscore keyboard elements in HTML. Okay, see it here. Okay, here it is, and here it's empty, and when the to do when all the to do is shown, and when I delete some to do, then again all the to do's come from the server from our API and shown there. So that's why I type in HTML first of all, sets to initial state to empty. Okay, so we now iterated. This is a for each. Okay, and then it iterates on every value in this array, and get element to this underscore or d body. It adds all the is HTML inside this markup. Okay, it sets the ID, and here it sets the estudio.txt, shows the e to do text. Okay, here both are buttons, this add button and this the lead button, and this is the okay. Now we see how to remove to do. Okay, this is a function that fires when a user clicks on this button, which is a lead button. Okay, when a user clicks on it, then this function fires, and it passes the argument, which is the to do specific ID. Okay, now it also makes the AJAX request using the jQuery and passes the object, which consists key value pairs, and this URL property and its value is the URL. That's our server API URL, and then we type the route path, and this is the parameter we pass. This is the ID we pass, to make sure our API to what ID of to do we have to delete. Okay, so we have to specify the method. Our method is delete because we perform the delete request, and success. This property and its value is the endless function, which property in which it gives response. It gives some response, and if the response comes, response to the status if it's true. Okay, if it's true, it means our to do is successfully deleted. If it's true, then this function fires, which is show to do's, which perform that it gains all the to do's from our API and shows them into the front end. Okay, now see the edit functionality. Before going to edit, now see these how to add to do's. Okay, this is a basic form. I hope you're familiar with the form because it's too much easy. And now when the form submits, then this function fires save to do, and this is function is here, and it get the input value, and save its input value to this to do field value. Okay, then it checks whether the to do field value is empty or not. Okay, the string we call it here. Now this string is come by the JavaScript, and whenever we use the string, then we have this pre-built JavaScript function to use, and it works that way if the space is exists in our value before and after some digit or anywhere. So it removes all the space and leaves only the spaceless text. Okay, space less data. Okay, so it also makes a AJAX request on this URL, and this the path we have to make a request on, and this is the post method request. Okay, and forget it. Okay, so we have to type data, we have to pass the to do value, so we have to type here data. This compels you to type data, not the other thing, right? Okay, we have to set its value is object, and inside this object we have to type key value pairs, which is txt, we have to send the txt property into an API. Otherwise, if we don't pass the txt, then it gives a response. Okay, if you watch the past videos correctly, then you understand what I'm saying now. Okay, so it passes the to do field value here, and when the action, when the success, and when a request succeeds, then this anonymous function runs, which this anonymous function gives us a response when the success is done. Okay, it's true when the to do is successfully added. Okay, then when this to do is successfully added, then we update the to do field value to its initial value. This is the to do field. Okay, I show you. Here's let's go. Here it is. Here it is. Whenever we save a new to do, then it becomes empty. Okay, this is a placeholder, right? This is not the text showing this. This is the placeholder text, right? Okay, then again we type the show to do's function, then we call the show to do's function. Okay, and as I said below, as I said before, that it gives it retrieves the data, it retrieves the to do's and show the to do's here. And now jump to the edit, not a jump, but go to the edit functionality, which is here. When the user clicks on this edit button, right? Okay, then this each to do dot id underscore id, the id passes of the to do does the edit to do function to what to do to target, right? Okay, here it is, edit to do one initial value. Okay, first of all we get the initial value that shows here, right? Suppose there's the initial value, not suppose, this is actual initial value, right? Okay, so we saved it here, and get element id dot in html. Okay, come here in index dot no, whenever we save our data, so for every tr, for every new line, we set the id each to do dot underscore id. Okay, so we target it and change this in HTML, because we have to gives a user edit functionality. So we have show the input box and the button, which is save button. Okay, and when this button clicks, then the function files, which is update to do, and this also pass argument, which is id, and it receives the id. Okay, this saves the new to do value, the updated to do value on this variable. Okay, see this, press this edit button, and what we have typed, I type to do one. Okay, so whenever I type save, this to do one value goes here, and then Ajax request goes, and this URL we have to pass it to object, and this is the URL, and we have to type the server API URL here, and here's the route that we specify in an API in express tab, and this is the ID we fetch here when this on click here, and fires this function. Okay, now we specify that the method of this Ajax call is of put request and this the data, we have to pass it a data, a new to do value, right? We type txt and its value is new to do value, right? And then we type success. When the Ajax request succeeds in performed its work, then it fires this anonymous function, and it gives a response. When the response to a state is true, means the API sends us a true response that the to-do values updated successfully. Then this if statement works. If it's false, nothing works. Okay, so if it's true, then again we call this function. So let's check it out. Reload. Okay, this fine. I type to do 2, enter. Okay, this is working fine. If I want to delete. If I want to edit, so you have the chance to edit to do 1. Okay, save. It's saved, right? This is a basic app, and I hope you learned how to make a call, how to make calls to the API endpoints or routes through web apps. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you want the code, then the code link is present on the description, with a GitHub link. Okay, so don't forget to watch the code. And so guys, if you like the video, then like it, and if you dislike the video, dislike it as you wish, and let me know the reason by typing in the comment. And if you have any question, then type it in a comment. And again, thanks for watching guys. Bye.